Hey guys, it's your coach Scottie Hobbs. I just got back from a bike ride. I went on a 5-mile bike ride this morning, and the reason is it was my cardio day with Body Beast, but being in the top 10 last year, we get to go to Rome. So we're going to Rome the end of July, and we're going to be in Tuscany, in Rome, and we're going to go on bike ride through the countryside of Italy just to enjoy what's out there. And here's the thing, I don't ride a bike that often. I mean, I ride a bike once in a while, but you know, it's been warm weather here for a couple months, and I haven't been on a bike yet. So I hopped on my bike, took a ride this morning. Let me tell you guys, that first mile, I wanted to die. I'm not used to pedaling. I'm not in practice with that. And you know, the cool thing is, like, I was determined to go 5 miles. I had a little pedometer, whatever you call it, on there, a speedometer thing that tells you how far you've gone. I was determined to go 5 miles. So that I wouldn't give up by just going around my cul-de-sac, my block, I went out into the countryside. And I knew if I went 2.5 miles out, I'd have to come 2.5 miles back in. So I did that. And the cool thing is, as I was biking, I was enjoying the ride. I decided to look at the homes, look at the landscape, look at the old barns and everything that was out there. And there was actually, we're right by the airport, so there's some really cool old planes that were taken off. Looked like they're from like World War I or II. I mean, just old, beefy looking planes. I mean, they were old. So, you know, I enjoyed watching them take off, and I just pedaled. And before I knew it, I got used to the pedaling. It wasn't so hard. I got into the routine, and I was just going. It was so simple, and I was enjoying the things around me. And I got to thinking about that, and you know, the reason I wanted to take a bike ride today and to do 3 bike rides a week is because when I'm in Italy, I want to be able to fully enjoy everything around me and not worry too much about the stress on my body from biking and doing something I'm not used to. So anyhow, as I was going about a mile in, I guess you could say I didn't feel my legs anymore. They just kept going. I was in the routine. I was enjoying everything that I was seeing. I was taking it all in. And that's the short message I want to share with you guys about being a Team Beachbody coach today. Is, yeah, it's hard in the beginning because you got to get going. You have no momentum. You're going from a dead stop, and you've got to get that start going. But once you get going, you get into momentum, you get into the routine, and you just start coasting. I mean, sometimes you even get on a downhill slope, and it's easy. You just keep pedaling, though, like at least I do. I just keep pedaling, bam, 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 bam. So when I get to a flat spot, I still have no momentum, and I'm going, and my legs are still warmed up and moving. And you know, you get to the hills, and if you're already going at a good pace, it's easier to get up that hill than if you were to stop or to go really slow or to slow down at a certain point. So the message I'm trying to get across with that is, with any goal that you're going for in life, just keep pedaling. Just keep moving it consistently. It's going to hurt sometimes. It's going to feel hard. It's going to cause stress on your body. But as you keep doing it, you get into that routine, and it becomes something that's normal, and you just keep going. Keep moving forward. So that's my simple message for you guys today. On top of that, one thing I really want to get across to you guys, and I'm teaching our coaches, we're having an amazing success in our new coach boot camp and our new coach, our Emerald to Diamond group. I mean, complete aha moments where they're getting it. They're getting how the law of attraction works, how God can work in their lives to help them accomplish their goals and dreams. Because when you start out, I know firsthand, when I started out as a coach, I had no connections. I had no knowledge of network marketing. I had no knowledge of marketing a product. I've never been in sales in that aspect. But I loved the product, and I trusted in God and had faith. So the thing that I'm teaching people, I want you to understand, is it may not seem like you have all the content, the contacts. You may not have all the knowledge. You may not have all the skills. You may be shy. You may be an introvert. You may be an extrovert. There's all these things that you could use to hold you back. But think about the parable in the Bible of the talents. You know, each man had a different number of talents, and the more that you use the talents, the more that God gives you. So I'm challenging you guys to trust in God. God is big. There's nothing that He can't accomplish through you. So don't shrink back and hold on to your little talent that you may have, that little thing. Let that talent shine. Get that talent out there. You know, don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you do have, and let God expand that in your lives. As you do that, and you believe in yourselves, and you set huge goals, and instead of holding out a little cup for God to fill, you hold out thousands of cups. You know, like the story of the oil lamps, I think it was, in the Bible. You know, they were about to run out of oil, and he had them pour oil in all these lamps, and the oil never ran out, and they filled up all the oil in the lamps. So how many lamps will you put out for God to fill in your life today? I've been meditating, praying about the goals I have for this business, and I've realized that even recently, after 3 years, I've had self-doubt, self-belief, measuring myself against other people, and trying to figure out all that stuff. And I was trying to figure out all the stats and the numbers and the data, which was holding me back, because that was me saying, God, I don't trust that you can help me achieve this goal that I set. This is what the numbers say. This is what the stats say. This is what's happening right now. I don't see how I can get here. And through this breakthrough I'm having with that, through the study, meditation, and prayer, I've realized that I'm holding out a small cup with little faith. So I am opening up valleys to be filled with blessings. I know that amazing people are coming into our lives. And even in just the past week, and I've shared that with some coaches on my team that have wrote me messages in this past week, in-depth messages that are life-changing messages. They came in after I released this fear and all this data and these stats that I was holding in my head trying to hit goals. Once I released that and began to let my faith in God, that He has all the power to help me achieve anything that I have set my mind to, amazing things have already begun to happen. Coaches coming to me, tell me their life's purpose and how much their life's changed, and they don't even care if they make $1 ever with Team Beachbody, that they've changed as a woman, a wife, a mother, a sister. They've finally found their identity. Like, that is a person, a coach, even though they haven't made an income yet, that as they go out and share that with people and feel blessed and alive and passionate about what that change has done for them, they are going to blow this business up. They're going to make an impact on so many people. So I'm having more faith. Like my video recently, step out of your comfort zone and into the faith zone. I'm doing that. And I'm challenging you guys to do that with me. I'll see many of you at Coach Summit next week. And if you're not going to be at Coach Summit and you can't make it for some reason, make sure that the following Saturday you are at your local Super Saturday event. We'll see you guys later.